Hi everyone, this is a quick overview of how to use Academic Search Complete, which is one of many databases available through the UNCG University Libraries. Any UNCG student, staff, or faculty member is eligible to use this database no matter where you're located, even if you are off campus. Anywhere with an internet connection, you should be able to access this database. So the first step to use this database is to go to library.uncg.edu. This will take you to our library homepage. From there, you should click Databases. There are two different ways to access this from this particular view. You could look over here under Featured Databases and click Academic Search Complete, or you could scroll down just a little bit to Academic Search Complete. Same thing. And this is what you'll see. I'm going to do a basic search here. So I'm going to start with Sub-Saharan Africa, and you'll notice that if you look down, it's got some suggestions for you. And so if I were to click one of these, it would plug in those keywords for me. I find that to be a pretty handy feature. I like the suggestions. Sub-Saharan Africa and politics. And again, political or government or policy. And then the last word I'm going to try, post-colonial. Post-colonialism or post-colonial. Again, different variations is giving me those suggestions. And I'm going to click search. The search is across lots of different journals. So I was pretty specific with my search, so I'm not surprised that I only got 132 results. A couple things that I could do here. Under Refine Results, under Limit To, I could click Full Text, which is going to show me things that I can get a PDF of right now, which I find helpful. I'm also going to limit the publication date. So let's say I just wanted to do maybe from 2013 to 2023. I can do that. I could also, under source types, I could tell this database specifically that I want academic journal articles, because there are things like book reviews, magazine articles in here. Lots of other media types as well. There are other filters that you could use here. Language is an example. Geography is another one that you may be interested in using. Anyway, I'm going to click on the title of an article. And this is going to show me the metadata for that article. Metadata just means data about data. So it's going to give me the title, the author, the source. This comes from the Journal of Philosophical Investigations. Subject terms, I really like this feature because if I needed ideas for keywords or help with searching, these are some good suggestions. Here you have the abstract, and an abstract is just a summary of the article. Now I want to make a point here, it's not enough to just read the abstract if I were going to use this in a paper as a source. But abstracts can be really, really helpful if you are just sort of flipping through articles trying to decide if one's going to be helpful for you. So if you decide based on the abstract that this article looks helpful, you scroll up, PDF full text is here on the left. And here it is. And you could download it, you could print it. If you go back, a couple different tools I want to show you. You could email it to yourself. You could click email, put in your email address. You could also link it to yourself. You don't want to grab the link up here at the top of the page. That's not a stable URL. You want to grab this one. It says permalink. And this is the link you could copy and paste and send to yourself. Another tool that they have here is Cite. So let's say I wanted to do an APA style citation here. You click Cite, and you scroll down to APA. Now be really careful with these because the citation generators on these databases often get it wrong. I can tell you, for instance, that this APA 7 citation is actually incorrect. It has a couple mistakes that I can see. So I would strongly recommend taking this and then comparing it to some of the citation examples that we have on our library website. Another thing I want to point out to you is that you could actually apply some of those filters in advance. So if you knew from the very beginning that you wanted an academic journal, if you knew, for instance, that you wanted something in English, if you knew that you wanted something peer-reviewed, that we have full text access to, you could go ahead and apply those filters in advance and add your keywords and search. I just prefer to do it the other way. Another thing I'll say is that this is a very powerful database, but it is just one of many databases that we have. I have not shown you everything that you could possibly do in this database. This is just meant to be a quick overview. So if you have any questions about using Academic Search Complete or you want to dig deeper into the features, feel free to chat with us by going to library.uncg.edu.